Fitler Square, from a blue-collar shipping port area along the Schuylkill River to being described as a mud hole inhabited by drunks and empty bottles by Jan Lowe in the 50s, to the inspiration for the movie The Sixth Sense, to now being one of the most desired neighborhoods in all of Center City, Philadelphia. Fitler Square has seen an amazing transformation. In this video, I'm going to break it all down for you so you know if Fitler Square in Center City, Philly is the right neighborhood for you to call home. Well, hey everyone, this is Chris Fuhrman and this is my channel, Living in Center City, Philadelphia. Welcome, and if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Now, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to learn more about what it's like to live in Center City, Philadelphia, make sure to tap that subscribe button and click the notification bell right next to it so you're notified each and every time we put out a brand new video. We actually get a lot of folks reaching out to us that are looking to relocate to the Center City, Philly area, and we love helping them out on their journey. So if you are thinking about making a move to the area and have any questions about the market, the neighborhoods here, particular condo buildings, or anything else, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, and we would be more than happy to help you out. We live and breathe Center City, Philadelphia. All right, let's dive into the Fitler Square neighborhood tour. Fitler Square is a charming neighborhood located in Center City, Philadelphia. It is a tribute to the late 19th century mayor, Edwin Henry Fitler. Here, history weaves through the streets as charming historic architecture and tree-lined streets converge to create an inviting community haven. It's really unique in the city. Amid the urban vibrancy, Fitler Square stands as a serene oasis where the mix of green spaces, storage structures, and a strong sense of belonging welcome individuals and families in search of a harmonious urban lifestyle. So, where is this neighborhood located? Well, Fitler Square is located just west of Rittenhouse and south of Logan Square, which are some of the busier areas of the city. The northern border is essentially Walnut Street, and the southern border is South Street, and really anything west of 21st to the Schuylkill River is generally what most folks would consider as Fitler Square. There's, of course, overlap and debate depending on who you talk to, but this is essentially Fitler Square. So why would you want to consider living in Fitler Square? Well, here are my top 5 reasons why you should consider moving to this neighborhood in particular. All right, the first reason is urban tranquility. That's what you're going to get here. You're going to be very convenient to downtown and a lot of the nightlife that's maybe closer to Rittenhouse, those shops on Walnut Street that are famous for that area, but local boutiques and things like that. But you're not going to have all the hustle and bustle that you'd have being closer to the center of that all. So you're close to it, but you can still retreat back to your urban oasis in your home, right? So there's a great walkability here, yet it's not in the heart of the hustle and bustle like Rittenhouse Square. Now, you can still walk to a number of local coffee shops here and restaurants. So you're a little bit further from some of those on Rittenhouse or the shops on Walnut Street, but you can still get there easily. But this area does have its own local coffee shops, restaurants, and things like that. And a lot of them are actually really great restaurants. So you're close to it all, but you can retreat back to your personal abode. So it's really kind of a nice balance of that urban tranquility that a lot of folks are looking for. It's one of the reasons it's one of the most popular and therefore expensive neighborhoods of Center City, Philly. All right, the second reason why you might want to consider moving to Fitler Square is because, in my opinion, it's the #1 neighborhood to raise a family in Center City, Philly. The schools here are great. They've got Greenfield, which is the public school here, elementary, middle school. There's some nuances to that, so reach out if you have questions. But there's also really awesome private schools in the area. The Philadelphia School is very popular here. It's top ranked. You can check out niche.com or other school ranking sites to get more details about that. But the schools are great here. You're also going to have a lot of the parks. So you have Fitler Square has its own little square. Certainly nothing like Rittenhouse Square. Fitler Square is very small, but it's a nice area for kids to hang out and play. But you're certainly close to the Schuylkill River Trail Park and all of that. And you can check out one of my other videos where I outline all of that, which is massive amenity for family and anyone with pets or just enjoys exercise in this area. So kind of going along the theme still talking about the family, right? you have a more mellow nightlife here. So it's not going to be as intense as being in the middle of Rittenhouse Square with all of what's going on, in that area. It's great if you want to be part of that, but a lot of families want to be a little bit more retreated from that area. Still close, still convenient. So it's a great area for families. You've got a great sense of community here. That's one of the other reasons, again, this is a good fit for families, in my opinion. You've got weekly year-round farmers markets that happen literally year-round, so winter they're happening as well. It's a pretty cool dynamic to this area. And there's other things that kind of weave the community together. So if you got a family, this area is honestly, it's hard to beat. If you're looking to be in Center City, this is, again, my top pick for families. If you don't have a family, it's of course still a great area as well. There's a ton of amenities that we've already talked about. Whether you're retired or just a single working professional without kids, it's still a great area. If you got pets, of course, like I mentioned, the Schuylkill River Park and they've got dog parks and all that over there are a very nice amenity for people with pets as well. Also, niche.com ranks Fitler Square and is in agreement with what I'm saying as one of the best neighborhoods to raise a family in Philadelphia. So check it out if you want more information. Just go to niche.com and you can search that. All right, the third reason why you might want to consider living in Fitler Square is what I've kind of already mentioned a couple times, is it's, in my opinion, the #1 park or green space in all of Center City is here. The Schuylkill River Park, Trail, etc. All of that I talk about in another video. I think we'll be linking to that at the end here. But really, this is the best amenity if you've got kids, pets, if you're a nature lover, fitness buff, all of that. And really, your quality of life is one of the most important things when choosing a place to live, in my opinion. If you enjoy this, or even if you don't, you should start enjoying the outdoors and getting more fit and healthy and active. You'll have that opportunity living in Fitler Square because you'll be right close to all of that and get some great views too while you're exercising and enjoying the outdoors. I mean, really, this is such an amazing feature. Like I said, I made a whole video about this and we'll link to it at the end if you're curious to learn more. But again, this is a great reason why you should consider Fitler Square. The fourth reason why you might want to consider living in this area here is the location and commuting. It's really an easy commute to a lot of areas in the city. So if you're working in, let's say, University City, West Philly, maybe you're a doctor or nurse, or in the medical community over there, and you're working on one of those hospitals in the hospital cluster down there, CHOP, or something like that. It's really easy to go right over the South Street Bridge and get to a number of those facilities, either walking, biking, or potentially driving. I'm not sure where you'd park over there, but a lot of folks in the medical community, they're walking over that bridge, they're biking over or scootering over, so it's very convenient to get to work. Or if you're teaching at one of the colleges like Drexel or Penn, which is again right over that same bridge, you can just hop right over the South Street Bridge and be right at Drexel or Penn. Very easy. So if you're in academia at any of those universities, this is a great location to call home. Also, if you're working more in the corporate section, like Market Street, it's also not a bad commute. It's not going to be as convenient as maybe some of the sections of Rittenhouse, but it's very easy to get to a lot of those high-rise office buildings on Market Street. You can walk, bike, scooter, or probably not drive, but you could potentially drive. But it's very easy to get to Market Street. So it's really a great area to live in, to kind of have this retreat, but be able to get to a number of the areas in the city that folks typically are working at. Now, if you found this video helpful thus far, it would mean the world to me if you wouldn't mind just clicking that like button below real quick so that YouTube knows I'm putting out some helpful content. And also let me know in the comments below which amenity appeals to you most thus far. All right, let's move on to my fifth reason why you might want to consider living in Fitler Square, Center City, Philadelphia. And that is the Fitler Club. This is a social, a fitness and social members only club in the area. And in my opinion, this is the best fitness and social club in all of Center City. I know a lot of people will probably disagree with me on that. There's a number of them here. But this one is very unique, and it's a 10 to 15 minute walk from most of the areas in Fitler Square. This one in particular is family oriented, so there are a lot of clubs in the city that are definitely not kid friendly. This one is. They have a number of activities that you can bring your kids to and different things like that. They have babysitting there as well on site, so you can work out and have your kids be babysat by someone. It's a great club here. So you can stay fit, You can get some great work done here. They also have a little area where you can do some co-working and things like that. And you can all socialize in this very new and modern club. So stay fit, get some work done, and socialize, all in this very new and modern club. I'm going to be making a video soon about the different social members-only clubs in the city, so make sure to subscribe below, tap that subscribe button, click that bell right next to it, so you'll be notified when I do put out that video in a little bit. Before we dive into your real estate options here in Fitler Square, as much as we love making these videos, we love helping people relocate to the Center City Philly area even more. So, if you're remotely considering moving to the area in the next few months, or even the next few years, it's never too early to start getting actionable information. So text, email, or call me so I can keep you up to date about what's going on here in Center City, Philly. And as a Center City real estate agent and area specialist, I would love to help you find your next dream home. So if living in Fitler Square sounds appealing to you, let's talk about your housing options. This area is known for its charming and historic townhomes, so that will be a bulk of your housing options here. However, there are some larger homes that have been converted into condos that you could enjoy those as well, or mid to high-rise condo buildings are here in addition. To give you an idea of pricing, the median home price in Fitler Square was somewhere around $780,000 in 2022, depending on the data you look at. And if you have a family and need 3+ bedrooms and more space, you're easily going to be north of $1 million. 45% of the homes that sold in 2022 were $900,000 or greater. There are some 3 bedrooms in a more affordable range, but they were usually very, very small homes. The square footage is going to be very low. So what should your budget be for a townhome? Well, again, pricing is all over the map here, but maybe for a 3-bed, I would suggest a budget of at least $700,000, but again, quickly escalating north of $1 million. A budget for a 2-bedroom condo, maybe between $300,000 and $600,000, or easily $1 million plus for a newer condo like One Riverside, which is an amazing condo, by the way. Now, I really do love this neighborhood, and I'm often on the Schuylkill River Trail myself, soaking up some sun, getting my vitamin D, and getting some exercise. So reach out to me, and I'll take on a tour of the area. And as mentioned earlier, here's the video highlighting the Schuylkill River Trail, Park, etc. Click on it, check it out, enjoy.